Welcome back to Getting Started with Express. So we did get all the books, a book by ID, create a book, update a book. Now the only thing remaining is deleting a book. That's what we're going to do in this lesson. So let's get started. The HTTP verb is going to be delete. And then we're going to do /books/book ID for the endpoint. Now delete's pretty easy because all you need is the book ID and don't need a body. You're just gonna find the book and delete it. Okay, so let's go back to our app, and right after, let's see, put right here, let's do app dot delete. Okay, and we're just gonna follow the same pattern as we did before. So I want to challenge you to try to do the delete by yourself before we can move on. So how did it go? So let's try it. We're gonna do /books/ book ID rec res, and then we need to go call our book dot what. We don't have it yet, so let's call it destroy. So we need the ID of the book to destroy, and that's in rec.params.book ID, but we need to parse it, so let's do it. Const book ID, let's parse int the rec.params.book ID, and use base 10. After that, we pass it to the destroy method that's yet to be defined. That guy's gonna remove it, and that's pretty much it. It should return, actually, what should it return? Maybe just the ID of the book that was returned, something like that. Because what if we try to destroy something that does not exist? Should this guy return no? I guess so. Actually, we should just first find the book and to see if it exists, and then after that we try to destroy it. So destroy is just going to return the ID of the book that was destroyed if it succeeds, otherwise it should do null. So let's just find the book first. We're going to do book.find one. The ID is book ID, const book, like so. Remember the find one. Yeah, if I want to find one, and then I want to check if the book does not exist, then we don't need to delete it, right? We should do a 404. How about that? We're going to say res.status 404, and just that same message we had before. Let me copy it. Except it's the book you want to delete does not exist. Okay, so do a return right here so it does not go on to the next things we want to do. So we look for the book first. If it does not exist, return 404. Otherwise, we can proceed to destroy it because it exists, right? And then after destroying it, we just want to check if destroyed book ID is that. So if the book ID matched the destroyed book ID, something like this, so we can know it actually destroyed it. Or you could just check if this guy is null, actually, yeah. Let's try that. If destroyed book ID is not null, and that means it actually destroyed it. We haven't defined it yet, but we should res dot send. We just send nothing actually. We can just the status 201, meaning empty, like success, and that's pretty much it. Let's do a send status. We don't have to return anything if it deleted successfully, just 201. Now what happens if you, don't forget to return here, if the destroy book fails, right? We don't have any mechanism to check for errors right now because we're just doing a hard-coded ORM like thing. So I would say just return some kind of error right here at the end in case this does not match. So I know it's getting a little bit complicated, even though delete is supposed to be easy. Anyway, so error handler, you have to think about it. I just wanted to get started to thinking about how to handle these special cases. It makes it a little bit more complicated. In any case, so if it happens so that the destroyed book ID, you didn't get anything, you got null because the operation to destroy failed, then you should definitely send back a res.status of, I don't know, a specific error you would do right here. Maybe let's do a 500 anyway, general internal server error. And just like that. And message could not destroy, oops, could not delete the book. Stuff like that. Anyway, our case, this is not gonna fail, I hope, because we already checked the book exists and everything, but just in case. Anyway, so let's define this book.destroy right here. So down there, destroy in the book.js file, we need the ID of the book to destroy. All we have to do is go through the list and eliminate the ones we find, right? So we can go and use filter. It's a method of the array prototype. So we filter out the guys that do not match the ID of the item we want to delete. So we're going to do the following. Books is going to be equals to books.filter book. So we're going to allow all the book whose IDs is not the ID of the book to be destroyed. This is going to filter, allow every book to be in the new list except for the one that matches the desired ID, okay? So you're telling it, please include the book as long as its ID is not the one that I'm looking for. After do that, our database is updated and we don't have to do anything. We just return the ID back. Now, if there somehow, if we're working with a ORM or whatever, and it gave an error, you would have to handle it here and return null, some to indicate there was a problem or something. Anyway, we're not dealing with that. So going back to our app.js, let's see what we have here. Let's test it out. Save this. Postman. Let's change to delete. Let's delete book 4. Well, the book you want to delete does not exist because we implemented that, right? Now let's delete book number 1. Created. Oops, 201 created. I think I've got the wrong code. I think it should be 204, I'm sorry. Let me just do a quick search right here. 204 code. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. That was not 201. It was supposed to be 204 no content. Okay, so let me fix that. I meant to be 204 if you successfully destroy a book. Because there's no content, we just send the status code. In any case, let's get back to what we were doing. Let's do a get all books. We have 1, 2, and 3. Remember, the server restarted, so that's why we have them. Let's delete the first one. I'm going to delete books 1. I don't need a body data right now, so don't ignore that. So delete the first one. We got a 204 no content with nothing. Let's check the database. Okay, 1 is gone. Let's do 3. Delete 3, no content. 3 is gone. Let's do 2 to remove the last one. Delete book/2. Oops, what happened here? Oh, maybe there was a problem in our database or not. Could not get any response. Oh, I don't know what happened. Anyway, let's check the database. There's nothing now. Okay, so that's it. No problems here. We're all good. So let's review what we did. This lesson we learned how to destroy or delete an existing resource, or if it does not exist, we do 404. So first we have to parse the book ID from the rect parameters, the route parameters. First then we look for the book to see if it actually exists. If it does not exist, return a 404 status with a message error as the error message. Then we call book.destroy with the book ID, and everything goes well. We know it's going to go well in our case because it was hard-coded data without any promises or async operations. And if we got the ID, which we're always going to get in this case if there's no error, we return make a response with a 204 no content status. Okay, and then we just return, and then we added just a 500 right here in case an error would occur after trying to destroy the book. In this case, it's not gonna occur because we're not dealing with actual database. We're not doing async stuff and all that stuff. Okay, so it's just hard-coded. So I just wanted you to practice thinking about different cases where you would have to return a different response, handle the errors, be it client errors or the actual server-side errors, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I think we're good, and until the next lesson. Bye.